So settle the feet so they're sort of hip width apart, quite comfortable, fairly straight but not obsessive about that. It doesn't really matter too much. Dropping down into the feet and maybe the knees soft. See how that feels. Really making contact with the ground and getting to know that piece of ground that's under your feet now. Crown of the head lifting gently. Just settle yourself there for a couple of breaths. And then we're going to step forward with the right, so we're going to bring the weight onto the left foot. Ready to take a nice big step forward with the right. And then settle both feet. See what's happened with the back foot. You might find it turns out, maybe a little bit now, and it may turn out more as we go along. Just let it do whatever it needs to do. And then the front knee bending and lifting the arms. So the spine is vertical. You could be looking forward. The hands, you're looking forward. The hands could be facing each other or could be facing forward. See how it works best for you. And then let the arms come out to the sides. And here they could be palms up, palms forward, palms down. Again, just experimenting with what's nice for you. And then keeping the front knee stable. Turn so you're bringing the right arm forward over the right knee. And this is Warrior 2. Gone from Warrior 1 to Warrior 2. Front knee bending. You can look in whatever direction you like in Warrior 2, but I think today we'll look out to the sides probably in this one. And then come back to the middle. Lift the arms. Front knee staying bending. And we step forward to Warrior 1 again. Front knee bending. Back foot doing whatever it needs to do again. Settle onto the footprints. So all of these first ones, both feet stay down, but they might be in different places on each occasion. Bring the arms out to the sides, settle the hands wherever's nice for you, and turn to be in Warrior 2. Back to the middle to Warrior 1. And we're going to do what, for me, certainly is slightly trickier. We're going to take a step backwards, so then the right foot will be the front foot again. So spend a bit of time to settle yourself. Front knee bending. Warrior 1. Arms out to the sides. Turning to Warrior 2. Front knee bending. And then look along the back arm. And then down to the back heel, and bring your back hand, the left hand, to the left hip or waist, and keeping the front knee bending, let the right arm curl over the head. This is what, it's reverse warrior, but we call it Spanish or dancing warrior. We pretend we've got castanets. And we're doing just a little bit of flamenco. And then leaving the knee bent, come back up to Warrior 2, facing out to the side of the mat again, and then turning to the front for Warrior 1. Again, always letting the back foot do whatever it needs to do, but staying firm on the ground. And then the step through, Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Spanish Warrior. As flamenco as you can. I can't pick my hands on this way. You can see your back heel. Just keep breathing the whole time. Warrior 2. Warrior 1. And get yourself ready to take the step back again. Obviously you can do that in 2 stages if it's not comfortable to sweep back in one. Warrior 1, Warrior 2, and then we're going to keep the front knee bent. We're going to look forward over the front arm and reach forward, and then let the right elbow come to rest on the right thigh or knee. So it's bending, and just relax there. And then you might look up at the sky And although you're leaning on the knee, try not to have too much weight on it, so it's as if you're lifting up out of it a little bit. Stable on the back foot as well as the front. And then back up to warrior 2, warrior 1, step through. So just resettle your feet to find the right distance each time. Warrior 1, warrior 2, and this one. So I was told this is called extended angle pose, but one of my students thought we might call it thinking warrior. You can look up to the sky, lifting a little so you're not too heavy on the leg. Warrior 2, warrior 1, step back, warrior 1. So warrior 1, front knee's always bending, and unless that's not good for you, if it bothers your knee or back anytime, you can always straighten the front leg there. Warrior 1, warrior 2. And then we're going to go through the one we just did, the thinking warrior, and then into triangle. So from there, letting the front knee straighten. The hand might come down to the ground. It might, so the front knee straightening. It might rest against the leg. And again, you could see if it's okay for you to look up to the sky. Breathe. Bend the front knee. Come back up again to warrior 2, warrior 1, step again, warrior 1, warrior 2, thinking warrior, and then triangle. Warrior 1, stepping back. I'm finding this more and more difficult to step back. Warrior 1, warrior 2, triangle. So you get the idea of the straight legs in triangle, but then actually you bend the front knee again and bring your hand maybe a foot in front of the front foot and lift the back leg to come into half moon balance. Perfect. Breathe and extend. You can look wherever is good for you. You could look up to the sky, you could look out to the side. And that leg down again. Triangle. Warrior 2. Warrior 1, and step. Make sure you've got plenty of space. Warrior 1, warrior 2, extended angle, and then triangle, and then half moon. Triangle, warrior 2, warrior 1, and then instead of stepping back, we're going to finish by taking one big step forward and then turning both feet to face in the same direction and letting yourself drop down into the wide leg forward bend to relax. So that's the end of the first round. You could, if you get dizzy like this, you could have your fingers on the floor and have your back flatter. But if it's okay for you, head can be dropping. Also, you could bend the knees if that was nice for you. And then back up to standing. End of round one. Getting ready for round two. Stand, settling the feet. Knees could be slightly soft. And then we're going to do a walking sequence this time. And you can just repeat this on the mat the same way, stepping forward with the right foot, or you can join us and take it as a walk instead of the back and forward. Warrior one, front knee bending, arms lifting. Step through to warrior one on the second side with the left leg forward. Knee bending if that's okay for your knees and backs. Otherwise, you could have them straight and stepping through to warrior one again. Right foot forward and turning to warrior two. Always letting the feet settle, however's best for them. Back to warrior one. Stepping through, warrior one. Left foot forward, lowering the arms and turning to warrior two. Back to warrior one. Stepping through, right foot forward, warrior one. Warrior two. Reaching back into the Spanish dancing warrior, the right arm arcing over the head, left hand on the hip, looking down for the back heel if that's okay for you. Back up to warrior two, turning to warrior one, stepping through, warrior one, warrior two, Spanish warrior, dancing warrior, looking down for the back heel if that's okay. It's a balance challenge. Right hand on the hip and left arm arcing. Warrior two. Turning to the front for warrior one. Stepping through again. Warrior one. Warrior two. Reaching forward to go into the angle pose, the extended angle pose, or thinking warrior. The front knee's bending, resting the elbow there, but lifting a little bit off. Maybe looking up to the sky or ceiling. Warrior two. Warrior one. And the steps can be as big or small as you want each time. So striding through, or just a little step. Warrior one. The left leg forward. Warrior two. Thinking warrior. Almost a rest, but not quite. Lifting through. See what happens to the back foot in this one. Sometimes the weight lifts too much off the back foot. Warrior two. Warrior one. Stepping through. Warrior one. Warrior two. The front knee bending makes it stronger work. And then triangle instead of extended angle pose, so the front knee is more straight. You can be more or less dropped down. That front hand could be more or less dropped down to the ground or resting on the leg. You could be looking up at the top hand again. Up to warrior two, sometimes tricky. Warrior one. Stepping through, left leg forward. Warrior one. Warrior two. Triangle. Everything's reaching towards straight in triangle. Again, noticing the connection with the back foot and trying to maintain that. Warrior two. Warrior one. Stepping through. Warrior one. Warrior warrior 2, triangle, and then kind of reassessing, bending the front knee, moving the front hand, and lifting the back leg to come into the half moon shape. This is the biggest balance, although all of them actually are balances. Back leg lifting and reaching out to straight, then back to triangle, up to warrior 2, warrior 1. Striding through, get your balance, warrior 1, warrior 2, triangle, getting yourself set for half moon, lifting and reaching with the back leg, maybe looking around and up to the sky or the ceiling, but you could be looking forward. Let the back leg come down to the ground, and then let your head drop as we go straight into the wide leg forward bend. To be honest, I had intended us to come through to this more gently, but here we are, resting after the end of the second round. So the first round is in place, the second round is walking, but if you don't have the space, you can just do all of these on the mat, back and forward, and you could vary which foot you bring forward first. We're coming back up to standing now. Getting ready for round 3, settling onto the feet. Round 3 is a circle, my favourite. Obviously you need to have the space to do that, and it's more fun if there are other people as well. And as with the other second round, you can do this on a mat as well. You don't have to be walking. Stepping forward with the right foot, warrior 1, getting ready to step through, left foot forward, warrior 2. As always, bending the front knee if that's okay for you, leaving it straight if that is better for your knee or for your back, or just if you're getting tired. Stepping through again, warrior 1, then opening the arms out to the sides to turn to warrior 2. And we're doing all the open ones, so when the right knee is forward, the right arm is forward. You could be looking into the centre of the circle, across at your friends, warrior 1, and stepping through to warrior 1 again, left leg forward, opening the arms to turn to warrior 2, warrior 1, stepping through, settle the feet into warrior 1, open the arms out to warrior 2, and then reaching back for the reverse warrior or dancing warrior, right arm arcing over the head, castanets if you like the castanets, warrior 2, warrior 1, stepping through, warrior 1, warrior 2, the Spanish warrior, dancing warrior, the beautiful side extension, warrior 2, warrior 1, stepping through, warrior 1, warrior 2, reaching forward to go into the resting warrior, the extended angle pose, maybe looking up at the ceiling or the sky. Pay attention to the back foot. Warrior 2, warrior 1, stepping through, warrior 1, warrior 2. Such a beautiful walking sequence. with some occasional diversions, resting here in extended angle pose or resting warrior. But still a little bit of lift. Up again to warrior 2. Turning forward to warrior 1. Getting ready to step through. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Right arm comes forward, and then we take it into triangle. The front knee straightens. The hand doesn't need to be low. All of us have got our hands low, but it could be much higher. Extending all the limbs in this one and the length of the spine to make several triangles. Up to warrior 2, warrior 1, and stepping through, warrior 1, warrior 2, maybe going through extended angle pose into triangle with the knee straight. Breathe and lengthen. Warrior 2, warrior 1, stepping through, warrior 1, warrior 2, triangle, and then we're going to bend the front knee, taking ourselves into the right place for the lift for half moon. Reaching again with all the limbs and breathing. Back to triangle and up again to warrior 2. Warrior 1. Coming to the end of the walk. Warrior 1. With the left leg forward. Warrior 2. Triangle. And up into half moon. Of course you can leave them out and stay in triangle anytime. Back to triangle. Up to warrior 2. Warrior 1. One more step. Turn to face the center and relax down into the wide leg forward bend. Taking a well-deserved rest. If you're bendy, you can rest your head on the ground. You can have the knees soft. You can have the head heavy. You can have the spine extended and be up higher. Whatever's good for you. And give yourself a round of applause.